Welcome back to Uncle Dan's Backyard Barbecue. If you like this channel, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Today we're going to give a little lesson out for Russ in Kentucky, who reached out and asked Uncle Dan, how do we do a tomahawk sear steak on the Twin Eagles? The Twin Eagles grill actually comes with an insert inside here that is designed for searing. So we're going to reverse sear today. So we take the insert in for our briskets that'll get super hot. So what we're going to do today is we're going to prep our tomahawk steak from HEB, of course. So when you're prepping a tomahawk, it's pretty basic. We start out with a little olive oil. So I like to do a little olive oil on this so that we get a nice good sear on this thing. So let me move this paper. Put some oil on the paper. Move this steak around. Just kind of get it on all sides. And then basic little salt and pepper. So today we're going to be using from our friends at Smoke Seasoned Salt. So I have some hickory smoked jalapeno salt. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on here. It's just sea salt, nicely smoked with some jalapeno. Give it a little bit of heat once we get this tomahawk nice and seasoned. Then I go with the traditional pepper, just some medium cracked pepper. Just cover the steak. Okay. Get it on the end here. So I'm going to let this sit. So I like to do this a little bit before while we get the grill up to speed. So we're going to let that salt sit in. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of kosher, just to let this salt get inside that meat. Usually I'll let it sit for about an hour or so out here. Let's let this salt start getting into the meat. The meat's starting to warm up before we put it on the grill. So let's let it sit an hour and we'll be right back. All right, now we got our tomahawk rested for about an hour. So I like to take a probe, just a meat probe. And so I'm looking for our tomahawk. So we're gonna cook it on the Twin Eagles on 250 till we get the internal temperature of this tomahawk to about 130. And so I like it kind of medium rare. So we're gonna get it to 130, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn up the Twin Eagles to 700 degrees, and then we're gonna use that sear plate. So I got our probe in, so let's go ahead and put her on here. We're just going to set it off to the side. It's not going to be over the sear plate. We're going to use probe 1, put it in here, and so we're going to wait until that internal temperature gets to about, like I said, 130, and then we'll come back and give it its nice reverse sear. All right, now we got our probe. We're at 130, so let's take our tomahawk off, and we're going to kick up the Twin Eagles to sear mode, and we're going to get to about 700 degrees under those briskets, and then we're going to seal all the flavor in here. So our reverse sear, so we're almost done. So let's get this grill going up to 700 and we'll start searing. All right, we got our Twin Eagles up to 700 degrees, so we're going to start our sear process right here in the middle underneath the briskets. So we're going to leave it there for about 30 seconds. I'm going to create those nice brown hash marks on it. Just watching the timer. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're gonna move it so we get a nice cross hatch on that tomahawk. Now we're going to seal all those juices in on our reverse sear. And the good thing about the Twin Eagles is it's got this little timer here that tells you how long it's running. So now you can hear it getting back up to that temp, that fan kicking in. Getting a nice burn sear on that tomahawk steak. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna flip it. All right, so now we're gonna sear the other side. Doesn't take that long, about 30 seconds on each side, just to get that nice burnt sear part on the meat. And I'm just watching the timer. I'm gonna make this tomahawk medium. All right, so we're gonna flip it. We're gonna hash it this way. Then we'll take it off here in another 30 seconds and we'll go inside and we'll cut it open. And that's how you reverse sear a tomahawk steak on the Twin Eagles 36-inch pellet grill. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. And there you go. Nice sear, crosshatch on this tomahawk. You can see this side and this side. As you can see the nice sear. We'll go inside and we'll cut her open. Thanks again for watching Uncle Dan's Backyard Barbecue.